You went to bed at a decent hour last night. Maybe 10, maybe 10:30. You got your 7 hours, maybe even 8, and you woke up this morning feeling like you hadn't slept at all. Tired, foggy, no motivation to move. That familiar heaviness in your chest that you keep telling yourself is just age. But here's what nobody has told you and what I want you to really hear right now. That exhaustion you feel every morning, it is not a sleep problem. It is a hormone problem. And it is happening to you every single night while you think you're resting. Your body is supposed to produce the majority of its testosterone between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. That 4-hour window is your hormone factory. And for most men over 50, that factory is running at maybe 30% capacity. Not because something is wrong with your testosterone levels, but because something is quietly destroying the conditions your body needs to make it. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, I'm going to show you one thing you can do tonight. It costs nothing. It takes 4 minutes, and it directly impacts how much testosterone your body produces while you sleep. Your doctor almost certainly hasn't mentioned it. Before we get into the fix, you need to understand what is actually happening inside your body at night. Because once you see this, once you really understand the mechanism, everything changes. The way you eat dinner, the way you spend your last hour before bed, even the temperature of your bedroom, it all connects, and it all matters more than you think. Here is the foundation. Testosterone is not produced evenly throughout the day. About 70 to 75% of your daily testosterone is released during a specific stage of sleep called slow-wave sleep, what scientists call deep sleep. Not light sleep, not the kind where you're half dreaming about work. The deep, quiet, restorative sleep that feels like disappearing. What this means for you is this: if you are not reaching deep sleep, or you're reaching it too briefly, your body physically cannot produce the testosterone it needs. You can sleep 9 hours and still wake up hormonally depleted. Now here is where age changes everything. Research shows that men over 50 experience up to a 60% reduction in deep sleep compared to men in their 30s. 60%. That is not a minor dip. That is your hormone factory losing more than half its operating hours every single night. And the reason this happens is directly tied to two things: melatonin and cortisol. After 50, your brain produces significantly less melatonin. Melatonin is the signal that tells your body to move into deep sleep. Less melatonin means you enter deep sleep later, stay there for a shorter time, and exit it earlier. Your production window shrinks. At the same time, cortisol, your primary stress hormone, naturally rises with age. And here is the part that should stop you cold. Cortisol and testosterone are direct biological enemies. When cortisol is high, testosterone production shuts down. They cannot coexist at meaningful levels. What this means for you is that a stressed 55-year-old sleeping 8 hours may be producing less testosterone than a relaxed 30-year-old sleeping 6. Hours in bed mean nothing if cortisol is running the show. 3 silent killers. So what is driving this cortisol spike? What is actually destroying your sleep quality and your testosterone every night? There are 3 main culprits, and I want you to think honestly about whether any of these apply to you. Number 1, the 2 a.m. wake up. If you are regularly waking up between 2 and 4 in the morning, you have probably blamed your bladder, or stress, or just light sleeping. But that 2 a.m. wake up is almost always a cortisol surge. Your body, sensing low blood sugar or unresolved stress, releases a shot of cortisol to pull you out of sleep. And every single time that happens, it cuts your deep sleep cycle in half and closes your testosterone production window for the rest of the night. What this means for you is dinner matters enormously. A small amount of complex carbohydrates with dinner, think sweet potato, brown rice, or lentils, helps stabilize blood sugar through the night and dramatically reduces that cortisol spike at 2 a.m. Number 2, the breathing problem you don't know you have. 1 in 3 men over 50 has some degree of sleep apnea, and the majority of them have no idea. You don't have to be loudly snoring to have it. You don't have to feel like you're choking. You might just be waking up tired with a dry mouth or a mild headache, and you've accepted that as normal. Here's why this matters so much. Every apnea episode, every moment your airway closes and your brain forces you back toward wakefulness, triggers a cortisol spike. If you're having 30 of those events an hour, which is not uncommon, your cortisol is being hammered all night long. Your testosterone production is essentially 0. The fix starts with one simple habit: sleeping on your side rather than your back. Back sleeping worsens airway collapse significantly. A rolled towel behind your back can prevent you rolling over during the night. Simple, free, and potentially the most impactful change you make. Number 3, the light you don't think is a problem. Blue light from your phone, your TV, your tablet after 9 p.m. This light tells your brain it is still mid-afternoon. Your melatonin release gets delayed. And here is the number you need to know. Just 90 minutes of blue light exposure after dark can push your deep sleep entry back by 90 minutes. That 90-minute delay cost you your single most productive testosterone production window of the entire night. The rule is straightforward: warm, dim light only after 9 p.m. If you must use your phone, switch it to the warmest color setting and lowest brightness. What this means for you is that this one habit change, done consistently, can meaningfully increase your testosterone output within 2 to 3 weeks. No pills, no appointments, just light discipline. The H story moment. I want to tell you about someone I know well. He's 58. Works hard, eats reasonably well, exercises when he can. For 3 years, he had been feeling like a shadow of himself. Low energy, irritable. His wife described him as present but not really there. He went to his doctor. His testosterone came back low normal enough that nothing was prescribed. He was told to sleep more, stress less. He left the office no better off than when he walked in. What changed things was not a prescription. It was understanding this exact mechanism, the sleep-cortisol-testosterone connection. He made 3 changes. He added a small serving of sweet potato to his dinner. He bought a pair of cheap amber glasses to wear after 9 p.m. And he changed his sleeping position. 8 weeks later, he had his levels retested. His testosterone had increased by over 30%. His doctor was surprised. His wife noticed the change before he did. He felt, in his own words, like himself again.
Amazing.
No injections, no supplements, just understanding what was happening inside his body and removing what was blocking it. The one thing, payoff. I promised you one thing at the start of this video. Here it is. The single most powerful thing you can do tonight to improve your testosterone production costs nothing and takes 4 minutes. Cool your bedroom to between 65 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit before sleep. If you cannot control your thermostat, crack a window, put your feet outside the covers, or use a fan. Your body's core temperature must drop by 1 to 2 degrees to enter deep sleep. When your room is too warm, that drop never fully happens and your body never fully enters the hormone production window it needs. 4 minutes to adjust your environment. The return is potentially years of better hormone health. Conclusion: your body has not given up on you. It is still trying to do exactly what it was designed to do. It just needs you to stop blocking it. Sleep is not passive recovery. For men over 50, it is active hormone production, and you now know exactly how to protect it. I have one question for you, and I genuinely want to know your answer. Drop it in the comments below. What time do you usually wake up in the night? And did you know that could be a hormone signal? Read every single reply. So tell me, and if this video gave you something real today, something you hadn't heard before, consider subscribing. Every week I bring you science-backed, food-first strategies for men who want to feel strong, sharp, and alive after 50.